still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They bring Thomas in motion. Off to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First down from the 42.
What? DC! Sal, you won! Tiger! Hold on. Check.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Rocco 80. Let's go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18, Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Bridge Lion. Ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucks have the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. And up.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got a Mecca Egbuka. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Hawks 70. Hawks. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Richardson on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Fourth down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. 180. Turbo set.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. Past the 35. And he works this down to the 41. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on first and 10 across midfield. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And with a nice game, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another one for Gibbs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 4 yards. That is good for a Detroit first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
We go to the
Tight end motioning right.
What's that?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Buccaneers' 20-yard line.
Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Black 20.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now Richardson to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Again, left side for Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Bring a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Cut. Like 20. Louis. Orange. What's that?
Gibbs now from the gun. This is going to be shy of that first, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They'll go for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come off empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw here from Richardson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set. Hawks, check go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Tight end going in motion here. First down, it's gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Play action here with Goff. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. We draw it up for him. Has room down the left sideline into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up second down.
Second down.
Tag, go.
Irvin here from the gun. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you could really break the backs of a defense.
Time coverage from the Lions. Third down.
Come on, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 no. 70 Timberwolves.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7.
Head of fourth down. Officials stepping in here. A timeout call. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Off to the 30. Gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Black 20. Value 1.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
76, 5.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Liking 18. Ready.
Second down, looking for options. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Tampa spends its second time out now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set up. Panther 11. Panther Cowboy 80. Check motion.
On first down, it's Richardson. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get their first points in this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
Set!
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So first down from the 41.
Ready, go!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This is Irving on second. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Get wide. 70 Lion.
Irving trying to run for the first. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
We go tonight. 120. Hey, 76. 76. 76. What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got it in the red zone. And he will get start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.